Am I back? Theoretically, I'm back.
Will you make me something?
I will if you bring
Oh,
me
and I
some
can hear
metal.
stuff. That's good.
Thank you.
Where? Dragon. Am I back? Yeah, I hear you. I can see you.
Will you make me something?
I
I
will
hear
if you
that
bring me
talking.
some metal.
Thank you.
Okay. Back to trying to figure out. Here, do you want a hammer?
If I lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it.
But I won't forget that she has it. Yep, I'm hearing sounds and stuff.
If I lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it.
What's my name? I want to say Flicker, but that's not right. Hold on. Nikki. Ask me. Nikki's kind of a jerk. He thinks it's hot girl summer, and she's not a hot enough girl to be pulling off hot girl summer. Oh yeah, content warning. There's some bad stuff in this. I mean, the good news is that it's not exactly the
That would not
clearest thing in the
achieve
world.
anything.
Hey,
I think that should
Inquisitor.
be give.
No, I wanted to use the hammer on the Inquisitor. Here, do you want a hammer?
I have no need of any more instruments, thank you.
Here, do
I
you
don't
want?
think he's in any position to fight.
I mean, I don't really know. I think I could take an Inquisitor. He's just a dude. Also, surely that torch is burnt down a little bit. Can I just hammer the torch?
I don't want to set fire to that.
Mhm,
It could be useful.
mhm, mhm. I don't know if I have to
I'm
do
going to
anything with the
leave the poor
corpse.
guy alone.
Why would it be here if there wasn't some use for it eventually? I don't want to spend too much time on this screen with the corpse, but I don't want to miss something with on the screen because I wanted to be leery of it.
I don't recognize him from the village. I think not.
Can't talk to a corpse? All right, well, so there's some magic in this world, but not that magic? Here, do you want a hammer? Which?
No, I do not wish to have that object at all.
Fair enough. By is mesmerizing me.
I can't do that.
Can I give the hammer to the eye?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Can I talk to the eye?
I think not.
Can I pick up the eye?
I don't think I want to get near it.
Why not? I'll be like, hey, baby, what are you
Nothing
doing in this
happens.
place? No? Um, you know what? Let's go back here. Let's talk to these people. How do I talk to them about getting a
Can't you let
stopper?
Alice go and look for Rick? No, she's needed here.
For what? You don't have any customers aside from me. Do you want a hammer?
She is busy looking after her stall.
How about a vial?
She is busy looking after her stall. I think that should be give. I could get arrested for destroying their wares.
Arrested by who? I ain't seen
I
no
think
cops.
not.
Ain't no popo here.
I could get arrested for destroying their wares.
Get arrested for destroying their
That is
wares.
not mine to take. I will leave her to herself. Can't you
Leave
let
her to
Alice
herself.
go and look for Rick? No, she's needed here.
Okay. You looking? Welcome back, Mom. You know, I used to work at a shoe recycling shop, but it was soul destroying.
The hut's empty.
The hut's empty. But we're all sitting on the road and the road do it. But we're all sitting on the road do it. I should, while I'm thinking about this, for times, but it's in here. Set this button to be joke. You know, sometimes Dragon Gym is sleepy or not available. It's fine. That's perfectly fine. OBS. Quit. Then check. I don't like to have to be calling out a joke on myself, but yeah, I said that working at a shoe recycling shop was soul destroying.
The hut's empty.
So far, I think I need to figure out a way to stopper this vial so that I can catch that spirit. Need to figure out uh, how to turn this hammer into a warhammer, maybe? Don't know what I need to be doing with the excuse me, with the alchemist. Need to find the red-handled sword. And the crystal that Rick... So I think I need to save Rick somehow. Can I talk to Rick anymore?
I think that I'd better leave him alone.
No.
Sorry, but I think not.
Can I use the ale on the torch?
I don't want to set fire to that. It could be useful.
Right, I want to put the torch out with the fire. Or with the ale. There. Oh.
Detritus is brought to you by Mind Games. Copyright 1995, all rights reserved.
Once again, I just have to say, back off of the microphone, people. Did it actually save my settings about the music? No, of course not. There just wasn't as loud music at that spot. Is there anything more to do back here?
I remember sitting here, watching the stars at night.
Stars at night are
can't
big
do
and
that.
bright, clap, 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 deep in the heart of Texas.
I
Roses
can't carry a
bloom,
bench around.
something about June. Clap, 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 deep in the heart of Texas. Tablet?
Okay. I don't feel like redecorating.
You don't tell me how I feel. I tell you how I feel. What exactly about this
A
goblet?
wedding present.
Okay.
The fire went out ages ago.
Can I get some charcoal or something
How
from
do
it?
I go about picking up a fireplace?
Nikki, the same way anybody picks up anything, with their hands.
I can't do that.
I use the box with the fireplace.
Sorry, nothing
I
happened.
need to set a fire in there and then throw the box in there, and then I can read the writing on the magical box, right? That's how that works, yeah?
I don't feel like redecorating.
But I do. I do feel like redecorating.
I don't feel like redecorating. Yes, I can open the window. Ah, fresh air. Now I shall close it again. It's cold in here.
Okay.
That's our bed.
Bed. B-52 bomb. All right. Let me save this. Save. Since we know the game likes to crash. And I give the goblet
No,
Leah?
Nikki, I only fill flasks.
Oh, okay. And I give the goblet to the bailiff for the. I guess he's the popo. You want a goblet?
I'm avoiding him and his taxes.
Can't pay my taxes with a goblet. Got it. Dave, Chuck, Sam. Chuck Sam. Deep in the heart of Texas.
This cart's been here for ages now. I wonder whose it is.
Ours, Nikki. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello?
Greetings, mortal.
I've come to complete your task.
Very well. I wish for a family.
Right.
So what can I do?
Find me the magic seeds.
Where can I find them?
Only magical people can possess them.
Very well, I'm off to find the seeds.
A good idea, mortal.
Good idea, mortal. Have I one of these I completed, right? Was it
May speed be with you.
my speed be with you? I need to find her sword, but I'm going to use the goblet to get dirty water.
I don't want any of that grim water.
You keep saying that. How about the sign?
That was a waste of time, sadly. I wouldn't want it to get wet.
Why not?
I don't want any of that grim water.
What if I like rim water?
I wouldn't want it to get wet. I don't want any of that grim water.
Okay. Anything else I can do here, I wonder? Doesn't seem like there's much to interact with aside from the temple. Can I 1984
I'm
this?
afraid that nothing happens.
Hey, don't mind me, dude.
Oh dear, nothing happens.
Just trying to chuck a hammer at things.
I can't use an object with a person.
I cannot help you with your puzzles, Nikki. You must understand this.
You keep saying that, but you look like you're
I cannot
12.
help you with your puzzles, Nikki. You must understand this.
That's
The
sacred,
communicator?
that is.
Can't interact with this water.
I'm no weightlifter. Don't be silly,
Yeah,
I have it
weightlifter.
already.
Girl?
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
There's the pen. Can I hammer the pen?
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Open the pen up so that I can get in there or something?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Moira?
I'm still interested in that ribbon.
So am I.
Moira, do you want to look?
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
Moira, do you need a
No
hammer?
thanks. I don't really need that object.
How about a box?
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
Well, Moira, what do you need?
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
No thanks, I don't really need that object. No thanks. I don't really need that object. You know what? I never tried looking for specific things. I know there wasn't a walkthrough for this. Detritus. Wait. Rather the Detritus Us game. Wait. Yeah, not a whole lot of extra stuff. Okay. Moira. You want some pot?
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
Wow.
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
How about I use my goblet with the
Nope.
ribbon?
Sorry, nothing happens.
No? How about the hammer with the ribbon?
Nothing happens.
If I just examine the ribbon?
Colourful ribbon.
Okay. If I try to pick it up, Moira
I
yells
have
at
to
me,
get
right?
Moira's permission first.
Right, well, how do I get Moira's permission?
Surprisingly enough, I can't talk to objects.
Nikki, that is incorrect. You can talk to objects all you want. Now, they may not respond.
I'm still interested in that ribbon.
So am I.
I'm pretty sure I need to get seeds for Moira. I think she's supposed to be a pixie, she said. Oh, I would assume that that's what they were talking about when they said the magical.
It is tempting. No, that's immoral. I can't do that.
I can't do that.
That would not achieve anything. I'm afraid that nothing happens. I think not.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Hey, James Nico, welcome in. It goes.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
I have a bit of a tough time with this game because there's no walkthroughs or anything. So I don't know. There's a lot of me just stumbling around, hoping that I notice things. When I can't just take stuff.
That's George's livelihood.
George, do you want a goblet?
That's no weapon, Nikki.
No. How about a box?
That's no weapon, Nikki.
Do you want a goblet?
If I lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it. Hi,
Talk to
Nikki.
Jessica.
Hi,
Oi.
Jessica.
Watch her.
Will you make me something?
I will
Will
if
you
you
make
bring me some
something?
metal.
Thank you. I don't do things like that.
Right?
He won't want or need that.
No.
He won't want or need that.
Right?
He won't want or need that.
Okay. Yeah, so I was looking around and there was a, like on the Moby Games page for this in the discussions, somebody's like, from 2009 was like, hey, I know I need to do something with a cart, but I don't know what to do with the cart. And then somebody asking like a year later, did you come up with anything and no other responses? This was one of the few games that this
I can't
publisher
do
put
that.
out. You
No, I do not wish to have that object at all.
Do you know anything about magic seeds?
Nope.
okay?
I don't
Yeah,
do
indeed.
things like that.
There's a lot of that type of thing. Oh yeah, I had this.
That
I
would not
got it
achieve
fixed.
anything.
What? Okay, what'd you do? And then at one other point, somebody had gotten a hold of one of the developers of the game and asked them, and they're like, "Yeah, I don't think we ever made a walkthrough." It's like, great. So the developer doesn't even remember how to do things. Sweet. I mean, to be fair, I think it was like maybe the sound person.
I'm
Just
no
pick up the prison.
weightlifter.
Are you sure, Nikki? You sure seem like you're not a whole lot of anything.
Oh dear, nothing happens.
Do you want a goblet?
No need of that.
No?
Go away.
Go away, or I shall taunt you a
That
second
is no
timer.
use to him at the moment. I can't do that. You know, he kind of looks like a corpse. But I can't take the corpse and like game. You're not even going to tell me anything when I try to pick up the corpse. You're just like, nah. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Why can't I use the corpse? Here, Dave. Do you want to?
Nikki?
No. Sam, how about you?
Sam is not likely to be interested in that.
Nikki, you're always talking
He's
for other
in
people.
no state for me to give him anything.
No? Can I pick him up?
Not my type.
This better be something like, ooh, he's my brother.
Sorry, but that is impossible. Not my type.
Is
I can't
Leah.
pick up people.
See, now that's a reasonable response. You should have just been
I
saying
can't
that this
pick
whole
up
time.
people.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Do you want a goblet?
Thank you. That would be most useful to me.
All right, sweet.
He cannot help me at the moment.
Okay.
I have one of those already. Here, have a stopper for it though.
Woo!
I can endow magical properties on that.
Give it to me. There, that should do it.
Oh yeah, Warhammer. And Nikki, you told me he couldn't do anything for me. Shh.
Useful, but not to me.
I don't think I'll bother him with this.
Fair enough. I bothered him with a whole bunch of
Useful,
other stuff.
but not to me.
Here, you want a nail?
I don't think I'll bother him with this.
All right. So, first, before the game crashes on me again. So I think with that I can accomplish a couple of things. Is it out here? Yes.
To complete my task, give me the warhammer.
Yep.
Thank you. You have earned my shield.
Ooh, I have a shield.
It has a cloud on it.
There's a cloud. Oh, what? I was just going to save and it decided to crash on me. That's a different crash than I've seen before. Okay, it's okay. Still making progress. I did save not too far before that.
Detritus is brought to you by Mind Games. Copyright 1995, all rights reserved.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
To complete my task, give me the warhammer.
Give you the
Thank
warhammer.
you. You have earned my shield.
Yeah. And the other thing, the game isn't going to crash on me. I think I can use the vial.
Yes, I can collect the spirit using this.
Boom. Spirit. Awesome.
It's Camilla's spirit inside a vial.
Okay. Would you like a spirit?
That's what my quest was for. Now I give
Yeah.
you some bones.
Okay. I should probably be noting down the Ezra gave Warhammer, got shield, libba, 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 Venom, spirit, bones. I don't remember. I don't remember what the. I gave something to somebody else already once. Hey, do you want a shield?
Oh dear, nothing happens.
Shield.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
No? Okay. What could bones be useful for? Oh, thank you. He needs seeds. He needs the sword and the crystal, I think.
May speed be with you. Thank you.
I thought I had completed one of the tasks already. I could have sworn it was with the tree lady here. Okay. Do you want a shield?
It's not a weapon, but you can have this sword.
It has a red handle.
It has a red handle. Knew it. You punk. Guys dealing with stolen weapons. Here, Galena.
The sword. Excellent. Now I need the crystal.
Still need the crystal. Anna is sword. Still need crystal. That needs heat. Did I say rushes?
Those are the sort of rushes Tony makes baskets with.
Can I pick up rushes?
I can't reach them.
By the way, I haven't gotten past this part. See on the flashy glowy circle there. I haven't gotten to anything down to the south or to the right or down south yet. So that's how far through the game we are so far.
I'm off to find the seeds.
Good idea.
So I have bones, I have a jar, I have this magic box. Was there like here? Is there a place here that I could put bones into? Doesn't really seem like there's not like an open grave or something. Can I use the bones with the box? No. Okay. Walking on sunshine. Where is my little dog go?
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Where can it be? How to get Rick to tell me what he did with the crystal. There's sparkling green eyes on your skin, alabaster. You've stolen my heart, you see. Oh, Kathy, who squeaks with the voice of an angel, I don't think you're so big a bone, but I'd like to come over and roll in your clover and kiss your blarney stone.
Detritus is brought to you by Mind Games. Copyright 1995, all rights reserved.
It's resumed. All right. I sort of wish it saved the settings for music on or off, that sort of thing. Can I just pick up fishing? No
Why
fishing
would I
sign?
want that thing?
Oh, that one I stole from Mystery Science Theater 3000. Probably, I think, specifically from the Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie. Rushes.
It's already
Can
in
I
my
just-
inventory.
Can I use the bones
I
on
wouldn't
things?
want it to get wet. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Sorry, you use the bones with the
Oh
sign.
dear, nothing happens. That was a waste of time, sadly.
That's okay, Nikki.
I'm going to leave the poor guy alone. I think that should be give.
Give, use, whatever. You want the bones?
Wrong sort of bones, dear.
Oh, so there are right sorts of bones for you? Interesting. What if I give the box that she gave
Hang
to
on a
me?
moment. I gave that to you.
So you
Gave that
did.
to you.
Sorry to trouble you.
Do you want ale?
No, I do not wish to have that object at all.
Fair enough. I give the
I'm
bones to
afraid
your
I
eye.
can't do that.
What about the bones to your woodpile?
I can't do that.
Can I take some of your wood?
That's Amber's wood. If I take that, she might turn me into something.
Okay.
Can I
ask her
have
about
some
it?
herbs, please?
I don't sell herbs. Honest.
You're very fishy about that. Why are you always so fishy about that?
The door is locked. Nothing happens.
Can I talk to the eye?
I'm not talking to that.
No.
That is no use to him at the moment.
I have no need of that. Go away.
No need of that. Go away. Wonder if the alchemist wants the bones. What? Here, you dat. I'm trying to do stuff. Very slowly and clumsily, but I'm trying to do stuff, dat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get here. Yes. Yes. Get on. Get on. Oh, yeah. What? Down. Down. Yeah, here. You dog. Hmm? Hey, how's Mike? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Not indeed. I've leveled up my dotness, by the way. I have it so that during December I will be using instead of a red dot, it'll be a Christmas ornament. And when we were doing Save and Raid, it was the Save and Raid burning floppy disk logo. It's truly random movement. Also, y'all see my Dragon Gem logo from her Redeem and Save and Raid embossed onto my hat along with my logo. Jessica, do you want a bone?
Gross.
Fair enough, Jessica. Fair enough. Hey, Davkin. Welcome in. I was super confused. I thought to shout out the timer of my bot saying that I have a YouTube channel was somehow your shout out, Davkin. I was super confused for a second. Like, oh, what? Who? How did I set it up to know that you had a YouTube channel? That's crazy. Grima Krishni, no Brahma
Abby
Grima
uses items such as
Krishni.
these. I use only liquids and potions.
I
Liquids and
understand.
potion. But Amber said those aren't the right type of bones. So how do I convert them to the right type of bones or use them? Who else? Bailiff? Bailiff?
I'm avoiding him and his taxes.
No? You don't want a bone, Bailiff?
I'm rather busy at the moment, Nikki.
I don't need that, Nikki.
Sam is not likely to be interested in that.
This isn't very sisterly.
He's in no state for me to give him anything.
My sister would have absolutely just shoved bones in my face and been like, here, deal with these. Sarah, do you
She's
want some
busy
bones?
looking after her stall.
If I go to give this to Alice, is she going to think it's Rick?
Her thoughts are filled with Rick.
All right. Her
I must
thoughts
give
are
an object
filled
to a
with Rick.
person, not the
Her
other
thoughts are
around.
filled with Rick. Her thoughts are filled with Rick.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
There's no option to, like, place.
Sorry, nothing happens.
Her thoughts are filled with Rick. Her thoughts are filled with Rick. Blacksmith, do you want some bones?
He won't want or need that.
Oh, Grama Grima Krishni, Slantagon
He
Navorni,
won't want
Grama
or
Grima
need that.
Krishni, Lon. That is, by the way, a drinking song about a little brown jug. Talking about that, let the farmer praise its hound, let the farmer praise the grounds, let the hunter
That's
praise
no
his
weapon,
hounds,
Nikki.
let the shepherd praise his dewy-scented lawns. But I'm more wise than they, for Bacchus something, because my darling little brown jug.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
Santa Carnivorni, Grama Grima
That would not
Krishni,
achieve anything.
What about you? Do you want some bones? Give bones.
I cannot help you with your puzzles, Nikki. You must understand this.
Stop telling me I have to understand stuff. Surely Moira doesn't want bones.
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
That was to be expected, Moira. Why would you need bones? Let's see, what else could I might...
I'm afraid I can't do that.
The thoughts are filled with Rick.
I'm afraid that nothing happens.
No. Here's the graveyard. I mean, I would assume...
That would not achieve anything.
There's something flash up over here. What was it? The thoughts are filled with Rick. Like giving the bones.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Have I tried just
I'm not
picking
going
up the
to
statue?
desecrate that.
Implying that she's willing to desecrate some things, just not that.
I can't do that.
Give the bones to the gravestone?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Use the bones with the gravestone. Because
Oh dear, nothing happens.
I don't know if these are Camila's bones.
That would not achieve anything. Oh dear, nothing happens.
Nothing.
Nothing happens. That would not achieve anything. Nothing happens.
If I use the
Nothing
bones on the
happens.
god of death, or give them right back to him, I'm going to be like, I just gave those to
No,
you.
that was not what my quest was for. Good try, though.
This one is so old I can't read the writing on it. Lovely brown nectar.
I wonder.
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Nope.
Oh dear, nothing happens.
Do you want the bones,
I am in the
Specs?
form of a tree. Why would I need that?
Moon logic, that's why.
That would not achieve anything.
I do wonder if I'm going to have to grind the bones up and use them as fertilizer for the seeds. Do you want the bones?
Don't be impertinent, human.
Eh, fine.
I wouldn't want it to get wet.
River?
I'm afraid that nothing happens. I'm afraid that nothing happens.
Hey, Draconic Dude, welcome in. The Honest Sisters 2D, huh? March of Dimes. It's an older code, sir, but it checks out.
Tempting. No, that's immoral. Nope. Sorry, nothing happens. That was a waste of time, sadly. That would not achieve anything.
Oh. Goes the crash. There goes the crash. Baby. Only show the boo.
Detritus is brought to you by Mind Games. Copyright 1995, all rights reserved.
How about you? That when that person recorded that they didn't imagine that some 30 years in the future, a bright blue cat would be kibitzing about that sound recording. Did I try giving the bones to him? The blacksmith to crunch?
He won't want or need that.
What on the fire? Can I use the bones with the fire?
I don't want to set fire to that.
Are you sure,
It could
Nikki?
be useful.
Yeah, it could be useful on fire. Come on, now work with me. Yeah, I tried it with amber, right? You told me they were the wrong kind of bones.
Wrong sort of bones, dear.
Oh dear, nothing happens.
Were
That
them
would not
bones?
achieve anything. That was a waste of time, sadly.
Right. Bye.
That would not achieve anything. I can't use an object with a person.
Why not?
I don't want to set fire to that. It could be useful.
I know I can give him stuff. I wonder, am I supposed to just keep giving him ale?
Oh, nothing like a pint. Ah, that's better.
Give the flask to Leah.
Let me fill that up for you, my dear.
Thank you.
Oh, nothing like a pint. Ah, that's better.
I just realized it didn't let me type in a number, did it? I'm hoping if I get him drunk enough, he'll just tell us where the crystal is. Yeah, I mean, I tried to do all sorts of things. I tried to use the flask of ale to put out the fire, and it's like, well, I don't want to set the ale on
Let me
fire.
fill
That'd
that
be
up
a
for you, my
waste.
dear.
Oh, nothing like a pint. Ah, that's better.
You'd think the Inquisitor would be like, would you stop doing that? I'm trying to burn this
I'm
mine.
definitely going to leave him alone. I think that I'd better leave him alone.
I don't know if it'll like loosen his tongue or something over time. And in case anybody's wondering why I keep saving so much, it's because this game likes to crash. I don't know why.
Let me
but
fill
it
that up
does.
for you, my dear.
Thank you, Leah. I don't think I can give the ale to the Inquisitor.
Not while I'm working.
Yeah.
Maybe later. Oh, nothing like a pint. Ah, that's better.
I think that I'd better leave him alone.
Still better leave him alone. Hey, work. Welcome in.
I'm definitely going to leave him alone.
I don't know that I've ever actually said your name out loud, so I don't know if that's the right way to say your name. Ah, excellent. Yes, Draconic Dude, that is very true. Harry Pratchett just what a crazy guy. well, I guess Terry and Sir Terry Pratchett GNU, and went out of my brain. That other guy who was also pretty well liked, but recently has possibly become problematic. Sir Terry, before anything came out about him possibly being problematic. But my default is always to not expect that anyways, you know? Yeah, Neil Gaiman. Thank you. Oddly enough, most of the information and most of the stuff I know about Neil Gaiman is because when I first came over to Blue Sky from Twitter, he was posting all the time and just was one of the few things that I kept getting recommended by various people, you know, and so I was following. And I'm aware of some of Gaiman's works, and like some of them, but yeah, I'm definitely a Sir Terry Pratchett new fan. Him and at some point I'm going to go back and reread all of the Discworld books. But right now I am on a journey through reading all of the Piers Anthony Xanth novels again, because apparently there's 42 of them. I think I've just finished 7 and I'm starting on 8, something like that. And I've read, I think, up to about 17 or 18 when I, was younger. But I didn't realize Piers Anthony was A, still alive, and B, still publishing punny novels like the crazy man he is. I don't know why. I just held up my hand and made a 1 sign and a 2 sign, like it would register and y'all could see. I think at the best you'd get my hand, my paw, but you can't see any fingies. You want some more ale, Rick?
Nothing like a pint. Ah, that's better.
You want some bones?
That is no use to him at the moment.
You want an empty flask?
That is no use to him at the moment.
Well, maybe he's got to pee now.
That is no use to him at the moment.
I'm gonna pop.
This came from Alice.
For me?
Oh.
No, not at all.
What was that? This came from Alice. Oh, for me? Nope.
This came from Alice.
For me?
No, not at all.
That is hilarious. Here, do you want this?
No need of that.
Okay.
Go away.
Can I use the pot
I think that should be give.
on something?
I don't want to set fire to that. It could be useful.
I'm gonna go talk to Alice again. Like, hey, I've been trying to get your boy drunk. What do you got to say to that? Oh, and that's why I was saving.
Detritus is brought to you by Mind Games. Copyright
Mind Games.
1995, all rights reserved.
All right. Sounds very I don't know, like 90s radical surfer dude kind of vibe, which is a little odd because they're British, the makers of this game. Alice?
I will leave her to herself. Sorry, but I think not.
Yeah,
Good workmanship, isn't it, Nikki?
it is. You want some bones?
Her thoughts are filled with Rick.
Her thoughts are filled with Rick. Her
Her
thoughts
thoughts
are filled
are
with Rick.
filled with Rick.
Her thoughts are 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 filled with Rick. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to make a remix of her saying that. What if I try to give this
She is
pot to
busy
Sarah?
looking after her stall.
Busy looking after her
She is
stall.
busy looking after her stall.
She's busy looking after her stall.
She is busy looking after her stall.
She's busy looking after her
She
stall.
is busy looking after her stall.
She's busy looking after her stall.
She is busy looking after her stall.
Her thoughts are filled with
Her
Rick.
thoughts are filled with Rick.
It goes. Just got pots and pottery. What is that actually?
It's massive.
Just massive pottery, huh? The hut still. I'm still not seeing anything to interact with in the hut. There was a pipe here. I took it and I don't remember what I did with it. I gave it to somebody. Pots are filled with Rick. Does somebody just need the flask, or is it supposed to just be for ale? I don't think I can do anything else in here.
These spheres seem to illuminate the passage.
They're called a light bulb? I don't know if I can actually take them.
I can't reach it.
Can't reach it. Can I throw bones at it?
I'm afraid that nothing happens.
Oh my lord.
I'm afraid that nothing happens.
So this is a magical box. Okay.
A small black magical box.
Now, bear with me. What happens if, say, this small black magical box
A small black magical box
has buttons that they haven't bothered to tell me about yet? And that it's actually a remote control.
Nope. Sorry, nothing
I gotta go
happens.
back to the place with the communicator and try using it on there and see
Nothing
what happens.
I'm afraid that nothing happens.
Yeah. So I can interact with the sphere, but I can't really reach it to take it. Would you like flask?
I don't think I'll bother him with this.
And you tell me no about
Abby
the
uses
bones.
items such as these. I use only liquids and potions.
I understand.
I can't take any of these things, I don't think. I mean,
They would be missed.
I didn't actually try to.
That is not mine to take. That is not mine to take.
Now, why does it call it an eye bottle? What was
There's
it?
an eye symbol on this bottle.
Okay.
It's filled with a pink liquid. That is not mine to take.
And I
That was a waste of time, sadly.
use any of these
That would
flasks
not
on
achieve
anything
anything.
to get something.
Nothing happens. Oh dear, nothing happens. That was a waste of time, sadly. That was a
Thoughts are
waste of
filled with
time,
reg-
sadly.
My thoughts are filled with reg-
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Thoughts are filled with
Nope.
reg-
Sorry, nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. That was a waste of time, sadly.
Yep, it's okay.
I'm afraid that nothing happens. Oh dear, nothing happens.
Thoughts are filled
That
with
was a
reg-
waste of time, sadly. That was a waste of time, sadly. Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Nope. Sorry, nothing.
Nothing happens.
You know, I tried to
That would
call
not achieve anything.
a company because I had an order placed and there were
Nothing
some problems
happens.
with it, so I was trying to fix that. And I call in,
That would not
their
achieve
IVR
anything.
has an AI going, tell me what I can do to help you. And I asked to talk to somebody, and it's like, okay, well, give me some information. So I gave it the information, and then I was finally had enough and just kept repeating, let me talk to somebody. And it would go, okay, let me get you over to the right place, and then ask me if I had any other questions for it, and I'd say no, and it'd start asking me questions again about what can I do to help? What can it do to help me? I'm like, just give me to somebody, you frickin' thing. And that's how you can tell that HerrBawl is an old man. Give the flask more
Let me
ale.
fill that up for you, my dear.
Why, thank you. Nope. This way. Here. Nope.
Nothing happens. That would not achieve anything. That would not achieve anything.
You want some
I
drink,
think that should be
HerrBawl?
give.
Oh, you're right. Here.
I
You want a
cannot
drink?
help you with your puzzles, Nikki. You must understand this.
Okay, thanks. The thoughts are filled with Rick. You want something to drink?
No thanks. I don't really need that object.
I still need to get the ribbon away from her somehow.
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens. That was a waste of time, sadly. Nothing happens. I'm afraid that
Thoughts are
nothing
filled with Rick.
happens. Oh dear, nothing happens.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I have a suspicion. I don't know if I already tried it.
That was a waste of time, sadly. That was a waste of time, sadly. Oh dear, nothing happens. Nope. Sorry, nothing
She's the one that
happens.
gave me this box.
That would not achieve anything.
Anything.
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens. Oh dear, nothing happens.
What are you doing, animes? I have one hand above my head. Why do you think I've got both hands up suddenly? Freeze, this was a robbery.
I'm afraid that nothing happens.
I thought Sophia would...
I'm afraid that nothing happens. Nope. Sorry, nothing happens. Nope.
Right?
Sorry, nothing happens.
Hands are up. No threat.
Nothing happens. That would not achieve anything. Nothing happens. I'm going to leave the poor guy alone. I'm going to leave the poor guy alone.
And
I'm
content
going
warning.
to leave the poor guy alone.
I don't know
I'm
why
going
there's
to
a
leave
corpse
the
here.
poor guy alone.
I can't imagine that there's a corpse
I'm
here
going
for
to leave
no
the poor
reason.
guy alone.
Did I try picking him up? Oh, right. It doesn't even tell me no. It just doesn't do anything.
I'm afraid that nothing happens. I'm afraid that nothing happens. Oh dear, nothing happens.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear, nothing happens. That would not achieve anything.
Okay. Hey, you want another amp?
Nothing like a point. Ah, that's better.
Oh, yeah. How many pints is too many pints? Hmm? That is the question. Whether 'tis
I
nobler
can't use
of the
an
mind.
object with a person.
You sure can.
That is no use to him at the moment. This came from Alice.
For me?
No, not at all. That is no use to him at the moment.
Glitchmas happens whenever Glitchmas feels like happening. That is for definite true.
No,
Amber?
I do not wish to have that object at all.
It's fine. I'm going to try them all.
No, I do not wish to have that object at all. Hang on a moment.
All right.
I gave that to you.
I don't know what you're talking about, Amber.
So you did. Sorry to trouble you.
Wrong sort of bones, dear. That is not at all useful to me.
He says wrong sort of bones.
If I
Jessica?
lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it.
I'm a total jerk to Jessica.
If I lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it. If I lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it.
Well, what if I'm just giving it to?
Gross.
If I lend it to Jessica, she will forget she had it.
Okay. We'll talk to the blacksmith.
He won't want or need that.
Smith spelled with a Y for some reason.
He won't want or need that.
Smythe.
He won't want or need that.
I thought it's a field with Rick.
He won't want or need that. He won't want or need that. It's too hot. I'm no thief.
I beg to differ. Thief of my time.
Not my type.
Jessica's not your type either, huh?
Sorry, but that is impossible. That's George's livelihood. That's George's livelihood.
Your thoughts are filled with Rick.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
That's no weapon, Nikki. That's no weapon, Nikki.
I swear I must be part parrot.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
That's no weapon, Nikki.
Why can I interact with the barrel and the card here? That implies something at some point has to be usable with them.
I'm not going to do anything that might sabotage that lovely ale. Leia would never forgive me. I'm not going to do anything that might sabotage that lovely ale. Leia would never forgive me.
William Shatterpaws.
I'm not going to do anything that might sabotage that lovely ale. Leia would never forgive me. I'm not going to do anything that might sabotage that lovely ale. Leia would never forgive me. I'm not going to do anything that might sabotage that lovely ale. Leia would never forgive me. That was a waste of time, sadly.
Okay, I've got a lot of time to waste.
I'm afraid that nothing happens. I'm afraid that nothing happens. That was a waste of time, sadly. Nothing happens.
Oh, sometimes it just
That
says
was a waste of time, sadly.
nothing happens. Sometimes it says
I'm afraid that
was
nothing
a waste of
happens.
time, sadly.
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Let's see, make sure there isn't some sort of interaction I could do in this random field crossroad. No ace Vex.
That was a waste of time, sadly. Nothing happens. Oh dear, nothing happens.
You're telling me this isn't
Nope.
Minecraft?
Sorry, nothing happens. Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
Your thoughts are filled with fish.
I am in the form of a tree. Why would I need that?
Actually, ace Vex, you're in the form of a pair of eyes on a
I am in
tree.
the form of a tree. Why would I need that?
Why would you need teeth?
I am in the form of a tree. Why would I need that? I am in the form of a tree. Why would I need that? I am in the form of a tree. Why would I need that?
Transitionary. That's filled with
Don't be impertinent, human. Don't be impertinent, human.
What if I want to be in?
Don't be impertinent, human. Don't be impertinent, human. Don't be impertinent, human.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Interesting.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
So not, I don't
I'm
want this
afraid I can't
grimy
do
water.
that.
Just, I'm not going to do
I'm
that.
afraid I can't do that.
Interesting. Before it would have said, oh,
I'm afraid I can't do that.
I don't want to get it wet. Or, oh, I don't want this water.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh, it's because I'm trying to give. I see. Got it. That does
I
make
wouldn't
sense.
want it to get wet. I wouldn't want it to get wet. I wouldn't want it to get wet. I don't want any of that grim water. I don't want any of that grim water.
Grim water.
Nope. Sorry, nothing happens.
I think I have to fulfill her tasks to be able to get
Nope.
past her,
Sorry, nothing happens.
which will let me into the bottom part of the map, I think.
Oh dear, nothing happens. I'm afraid that nothing happens.
Off the field with Rick.
That was a waste of time, sadly. That was a waste of time, sadly. That was a waste of time, sadly. That would not achieve anything.
Not achieve
That
anything.
was a waste of time, sadly.
Not achieve
Nothing
anything.
happens.
Yep.
Detritus is brought to you by Mind Games. Copyright 1995, all rights reserved.
Barnacle. We pretty much tried things I could think of with Amber. We only Jessica to interact with here. Okay, but it is looking like it's that time of night. So let me do another save.